Hello everyone. Today I will present my strategic stabilization and alignment plan for Brandix Sri Lanka under DWZ operations. So this presentation focuses on a serious operational and leadership crisis affecting shipment performance, product quality and internal coordination between Amsterdam headquarters and the Sri Lanka subsidiary. So in this presentation, I will explain first the core business problem. Second, the root causes and recommended solution. Third, the leadership communication strategy. And finally, the long-term vision and recovery plan. So let's begin. So first, I will explain the problem. There are some problem definition, like why this problem happened. So currently, I have seen that like DWZ is facing major operational and governance failures in its Brandix Sri Lanka operations. So the company experienced late shipment of major export orders along with quality issues such as stitching inconsistency, sizing errors and quality assurance gap. Because of this, client satisfaction has decreased and future buyer confidence is at risk now. So this problem is not only about delayed orders, it actually reflects deeper systematic issues in operations management, quality governance and communication alignment between headquarters and the local operation. So the risks are very serious. For example, the company may lose European buyers, you can say, its premium and ethical brand reputation may be damaged, and internal trust between Amsterdam headquarters and Sri Lanka operation may collapse. And I would like to talk about the PESTLE analysis, what I have found. So I have found like to understand the external pressures affecting the company, I use the PESTLE analysis framework. After using the PESTLE analysis framework, I have found like from a political and economical perspective, global buyers demand low-cost production together with fast and consistent delivery, which is a major point. And from a technological perspective, the company has weak quality assurance, digitalization, and inconsistent production tracking system, which is a major downgrade for me. And from a legal and ethical perspective, wish list below our complaints indicate possible compliance and governance issues. Yeah. And finally, I would say like from an environmental CHR perspective, these operational failures threaten the company ethical manufacturing reputation, especially in European markets where sustainability expectations are very much high. And I have figured out some root cause analysis and proposed solution. So for that, after analyzing the situation, I identified three main root causes. Three. So first, there is a cultural mismatch between headquarters reporting expectations and local operational realities. Second is production speed has been prioritized over product quality. And third, poor communication delayed defect detection and corrective action. To solve these three issues, I recommend implementing a 48-hour stop and sync protocol. So this strategy includes temporarily reducing reporting pressure, adding mandatory quality checks across production lines, and you can say the forming a joint task force between Amsterdam headquarters and Sri Lanka leadership. So the benefits of this solution are very important. It protects premium brand quality, strengthens ethical manufacturing industries, and improves operational coordination. However, there may be short-term production delays. To reduce the risk, the company should communicate transparently with buyers in order to maintain trust and protect long-term relationship. So I also would like to talk about the stakeholder analysis. In the stakeholder analysis, I'm trying to say like in this section, I analyze the key stakeholder involved in the crisis. The first stakeholder group is the group of COO and executive board, which is a major concern. Like the main priority is operation stability, client retention, and brand propagation. Therefore, communication with them should be data driven and focused on financial and reputational control. The second stakeholder group is the Sri Lanka leadership team. Okay, so they want more operational flexibility than and field headquarters is sometimes overly controlling. For them, communication should be diplomatic and empathetic. So factory supervisors and production leaders mainly focuses on meeting output targets. Because of these conflicts often happen between production speed and quality assurance. So communication must be directive. The quality assurance and compliance team needs strong support and psychological safety so they can report defects without fear. Right? So European buyers require transparency, quality consistency, and ethical compliance. Therefore, communication with them should be proactive and relationship focused. Finally, factory workers need job security, fair treatment, and motivation during the crisis. So after all this, I have some key messages, which is like for communication effectiveness, different messages are required for different audiences. For Amsterdam headquarters, the message is the operational problems are caused by structural misalignment, not workforce failures. Also, excessive reporting pressures is damaging quality focus and increasing business risk. The company is therefore like implementing a 48-hour stabilization plan with strict quality gates. Like you can say for Sri Lanka operations, the message is slightly different than that one. The focus is on reducing pressure temporarily, improving quality discipline, and empowering teams to stop production whenever necessary to protect product quality and client trust. So I'm also putting some statement for the like vision and justification. For this vision and justification, my proposed vision statement is to establish DWZ Sri Lanka as the benchmark of zero defect, ethically driven, and global trusted apparel manufacturing excellence. So you can measure all the stuff like so easily. Apart from that, this vision is important because the current crisis threatens buyer confidence, brand reputation, and internal organizational trust. There is also urgency because the company has only a short stabilization window before buyers may move orders to competitors. There are really strategic pillars, governments, and KPIs. So if I talk about the strategic pillars, to achieve this vision, I developed 3 strategic pillars. The first pillar is a zero defect quality system. This is a major and core part. Like this includes mandatory quality checkpoints and real-time defect reporting system. The second pillar is integrated headquarters and local governance. The focus on joint decision making and shared accountability systems between Amsterdam and Sri Lanka. And the third focus is ethical and sustainable operation discipline. So the strength, compliance culture, and protect whistleblower reporting channels. I also included clear success indicators or KPIs. These include a shipment recovery rate above 95%, reduction in defect and return rates within 3 months, buyer retention for future order cycle, and improved employee trust scores. So if I talk about call to action here, like to conclude, immediate action is necessary. For the executive board, I recommend approving the 48 hours crisis task force and temporary governance restructuring. For the Sri Lanka leadership team, I recommend committing a quality first operational culture and rebuilding transparent communication practices. If these actions are implemented correctly, DWZ can stabilize operation, buyer confidence, and strengthen its long-term global reputation. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you for listening to my presentation. This strategic stabilization and alignment plan demonstrate how operational discipline, leadership, communication, and ethical governance can help Brandix Sri Lanka recover from crisis and achieve sustainable long-term performance. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye.